Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Liz and this is my movement channel, Movement with Liz. Today we're going to do a short yoga flow, perfect for the morning, but can absolutely be done at any time. We're going to begin in a wide-legged child's pose. Just bringing the knees about the same width as the mat. Bringing the body down to the floor, option to reach the arms out long or resting the forehead down to the fists. Let's take a little moment here, just connecting into your breathing. Nice and smooth in through the nose and breathing out either through the nose or the mouth. On the next inhalation, pull the body forward, coming into 4-point kneeling. Moving into cat-cow. Breathing in, dropping the belly down to the floor. Breathing out, rolling through the spine, tucking the chin and the hips. Finding the movement with your own breath. One more time. Take the hands one hand distance in front. Tuck the toes, pressing the hips into downward facing dog. Holding here for a few breaths. You can bend the knees if that feels good or pedal the feet out from side to side. Really pressing down evenly through both palms. Inhale, bring the knees back down to the floor. Right leg's going to come into tiger curl. Breathing in, lifting the right foot to the ceiling, dropping the belly to the floor. Breathing out, knee comes to nose, rounding through the spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Do that one more time. Lengthen the right leg out, toes come to the floor, modified side plank to the left side. So left hand pressing down into the ground, lengthening the right arm up. Breathing nice and smoothly. Option now to lift the right leg, keeping the leg in line with the hip. An option to take a bit of a quad stretch, grabbing hold of that foot, press the foot into the palm. Might even feel a bit of a stretch there through the chest. Release the foot, right palm down to the mat, coming into downward facing dog. Feel that lengthening through the spine. Inhale, coming back to that 4-point kneeling. We'll go into tiger curl on the left side. Breathing in, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Breathing out, tucking the chin and the hips. One more time. Take the left toes to the mat, coming into modified side plank to the right side. So right palm pressing into the floor. Option to lift the left leg. And then that option to take a quad stretch, finding a little bit of balance here. Press the foot into the palm, Might feel that really nice stretch down the front of the thigh, maybe even all the way up into the abdomen. Releasing, bring the palm back down to the mat, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg in the air, knee to nose 3 times. Breathing in as you take the leg high, breathing out as the knee comes through. One more time. This time, stepping the right foot through, coming into low lunge. Palms down to the mat, press the hips back, coming into half splits. You can fold forward if that feels good. Come back into low lunge, bringing the palms into prayer, into twisted warrior. So lengthening through the spine, twisting from the center of the chest. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Option to keep the left knee on the ground or tuck the toes, lifting the knee up. Think nice and long through that back leg. Breathing nice and smoothly. Palms come back down to the mat. We come into pigeon pose. So right knee behind the right wrist, lengthening out through the left leg. Just making sure you're not actually on the kneecap. So a little lift of that back leg, lengthen it out and then lower down to the thigh. Option to stay lifted, option to fold forward. Keeping that focus on your breath, that focus of what is happening in your body, in your system. Relaxing as much as you can into the shape. Take one more breath. On the next inhale, pressing yourself back up, tucking the toes, coming into downward facing dog. If you need to take a child's pose, please do. Any kind of movement that you feel the body needs. We'll move into the other side. Left leg comes up, knee to nose 3 times. Stepping the left foot through, low lunge. Pressing the hips back, half splits with the option to fold forward. I'm getting a bit of a cramp in my right foot. Just breathing nice and smoothly, staying focused. Coming back into the low lunge, hands come into prayer, twisting from the center of the chest, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Option to lift the right knee off the ground. So think long with that back leg, pointing the left elbow towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Bring the palms back down to the mat. Left knee comes behind the left wrist into pigeon pose. Squaring the hips and then taking whatever option you took on the first side. Just see if you can let the body relax as much as you can. Don't worry about if it feels different to the other side. Breathing smoothly, feeling into the sensations. One more breath. And pressing back into the palms, lifting yourself back up, taking one last downward facing dog. Coming down to the knees, because this is a practice designed for the morning. We're not going to do a resting pose. We are going to do a seated meditation. So coming to a seated position, either on a cushion, a bolster, maybe you're kneeling or sitting on a chair. Lengthening up through the spine. Relaxing the shoulders down. Closing the eyes down if that feels okay. Keeping that rhythm of your breath going nice and smoothly in and out of the nose. And keeping that focus on your breath, you might feel it move in and out of your body with that natural rhythm that happens very gently through the spine. You might feel it through the chest, through the belly. And then if you'd like to, setting an intention for your day. What kind of day do you desire? Bringing that into your mind. Maybe you can feel that in your body with sensation. take that intention into our day and put it into action. Thank yourself for making the time to do this practice. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.